And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, number 30. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, he's the type of guy that you can bet on to give you quality innings most of the time he goes out there. Guy knows how to pitch. He's got good stuff. Sometimes it can be even plus stuff. First time through the order, though, I think that's going to tell us a lot about how he's feeling today and how he's going to settle into this ball game and attacking hitters.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Willie Taveras. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Checks over to first, back safely. And now Craig Biggio. Safe at second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The 1-0. That one missed. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And it is 2-1. Taveras at second with nobody out. Pitch misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number 17 will hit next. First pitch just misses. Righty delivers. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Number 14 now at the plate. In there for strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 1-1. One out. Runners at first and second. On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the hill in this one, Roger Clemens.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ichiro Suzuki. That one ran inside, almost got him. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Righty to the plate. Now 3-0. And a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the right-hander deals. Tapped softly on the ground. Gathers and throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. That one is upstairs.
2-0.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Edgar Martinez.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Edgar Martinez. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nobody left for Seattle. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Mike Lamb.
Mike Lamb.
And the pitch. Upstairs. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way. Two and
1 now. And there's a ball. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And next is the designated hitter, number 5. Double play ball to second. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's their second double play in the first 2 innings tonight.
That taking yourself double play can be a little tough sometimes because you got to get to the bag. You got to avoid the runner sliding in. But that second baseman did an outstanding job. He's really smooth with it, and he actually made it look pretty easy.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Jason Lane. Down the line towards the corner. Suzuki settles under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the 2nd. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, number 5.
The first baseman, number 5.
And a pitch. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Brett Boone, the next to hit. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Lamb puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Mike Cameron.
And up next for Seattle, Mike Cameron.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The 0-1. There's the strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And here's the rookie catcher, number 11. And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And that skips in the dirt. And a pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
And the batter now, Adam Everett. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Curveball drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2 off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Struck him out looking. Willie Taveras digs in now. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Bunting for a hit, and he grabs it foul. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. And that's outside. Top of the 3rd, no score. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Biggio batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Runner on the go. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Astros lead 1, and we are still scoreless. Back in Seattle, and now the shortstop, Carlos Guillen. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Clemens back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The wind and the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. On the ground to the left. Everett. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting in, the 3rd baseman, David Bell.
So up next, David Bell. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swinging a foul straight back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing, no appeal. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 2-2. And that one is inside. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Here's the catcher, Dan Wilson. Wilson goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2014. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Bell leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So the lineup flips over. Here's a speed threat, Ichiro Suzuki. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That misses off the outside edge. That's in for a strike. Two outs. Fouled off left side. The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Mariners leave 1. Still no score. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now, number 17.
Number 17.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. And that's a double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, number 14. 0 for 1 so far. That misses. 1-0.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Next offering is downstairs. In for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And here it comes. Goes down looking. And stepping in for the Astros, Mike Lamb. He reached out a walk his first time. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. One out and a runner at second. Out to short, Guillen. Sends it across to first. 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Number 5 will hit next. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is popped up. Bell under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they work around the leadoff double to the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied 0-0. Bottom 4, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mark McLemore. And he deals. And ball 1.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Line drive. Brings it in. And a quick out number 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Martinez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Popped up. Biggio drifts towards it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 5.
So 2 down now, and here is number 5. First time up was a pop out. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. The Mariners hitless so far in the game. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. The wind of the pitch. Down and in, moved his feet. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. And a ground ball to first. Lamb. And they put the tag on him for the out. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Lane. The pitch. And a good eye there.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And the 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Check swing. He went. Going to count 1-2. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
And here is number 11. Went down on strikes his first time through. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge. The pitch. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now it's the shortstop, Adam Everett. Caught looking his first time up. Just missed.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
The next offering misses. 2-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Suzuki pulls that one down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brett Boone. The right-hander back to work. Strike 1.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
In the air, right field, laned under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next is Seattle. The center field.
So digging in, Mike Cameron. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there, and it's 0-1. Foul ball. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Righty delivers. And 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Yeah, the batter now, Carlos Guillen. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And that's too high. Kicks and deals. And that one upstairs. Here's a 2-1. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The M's yet to pick up a hit here. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a slow roller. Whips it across, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in is the speedy Willie Taveras. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a guy, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And here is Craig Biggio. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Over to first, and he saved. Taveras aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Number 17 up next. Here's a 3-0. There's a strike. And it's filled up.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Number 17 now at the plate. Check swing, but it's put in play. Feeds to second, out there. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for Seattle, David Bell. The pitch. In the air, right side. Lane has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now the Mariners catcher, Dan Wilson, struck out swinging his first time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The Mariners still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Ichiro Suzuki. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Up next for Seattle.
So a man aboard, Mark McLemore, getting ready to hit. That's a little bit low. And the pitch. Runner on the go. Now fly ball to right center. Taveras under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, number 14. The wind and the pitch. And that's outside.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
And next to hit for Houston, Mike Lamb.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Well done behind the dish. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And it's even up.
Boom, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Number 5 waits on deck. Left-hand hitter waits, and he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, no outs. Number 5 digs in now. Trying to move the runners over. Bell to second. There's one, and they turn the double play. Jason Lane will hit next. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Runner from third comes across on the board first. It's 1-0. Not in time. It's a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, number 11. And that one ripped to left. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. It's an RBI double, and it's 2-0.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Adam Everett. Ball 1 low. Runner at second, 2 down. Up and in, and it's 2-0. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Joel Pinheiro appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Charlton getting loose as well. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one a little bit high.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Willie Taveras up next for the Astros. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one ripped. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 3-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced. He squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 30 is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher now, Joel Pinheiro.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Willie Taveras now at the plate. Swings and misses. 0-1. Everett at second with 2 down. Next pitch off the plate. 1-1. And now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next one off the plate inside. Now 2-2. Ground ball left side. Fair ball. Everett around third. McLemore throws to second. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So next up for Houston, Craig Biggio. 0-1 there. The 1-0. And a curve misses outside. Way inside, gets out of the way. And now 3-1.
1 strike.
And the 3-1. That's to third. Nice grab. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Edgar Martinez.
Edgar Martinez.
Clemens back to work. And there's the strike. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. The 1-1. Now one miss.
1 strike.
In the air to left center. Taveras turns to the right on the move. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 5.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, number 5. They say it went.
0-1.
And that one wrapped foul.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Very high with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The wind of the pitch. Checks the swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled. Not in time. He legs it out.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Brett Boone. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cameron at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That one hit to right. And that is that. One left for Seattle. They trail it here 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, number 17.
Number 17.
And a pitch. And there's a ball. That misses the zone. 2-0. The wide to kick the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cameron sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Number 14.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, number 14. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that will drop foul. Right-handed reliever. And now 2-2. Can't field it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman.
So up next, Mike Lamb. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Carlos Guillen. The wind of the pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at first, David Bell up next for the Mariners. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, and 1 now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. And the home fans sit down following the twin killing. 2 away in the 8th.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Wilson up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Bullpen activity starting up now. Mike Gallo up and throwing. Number 38, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one fouled off. So now 1-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Wilson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now the Astros designated hitter, number 5. Pinheiro back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
To right field, number 16,
Jason Lane up next for the Astros.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That's a slider for a strike. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
now batting, number 11.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 11 up next for the Astros. That one's in there, 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And welcome back. And now Ichiro Suzuki. And here it comes. Good eye right there. Movement in the bullpen. Russ Springer appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves This would be his major league debut. The 1-0. Bounce to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Now it's going to be Mark McLemore.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
There's a strike.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Suzuki gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. And he deals. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Edgar Martinez. First offering, and it just misses.
Count 1-0.
And that's down and away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Next one misses. Now 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Number 5 up next for the Mariners. In there for strike 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Line drive, base hit. One run is in. The throw in, but it's offline. He will score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Roger Clemens won't go any further. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 54. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros. Number 54.
And up next for Seattle, Brett Boone. They say you win.
0-1.
Next offering misses down and away. And a 1-1 to the left side, but it is well foul. The 1-2. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Cameron. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 1-0. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
So now with one swing, this guy could end it. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Carlos Guillen, the next to hit.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And the righty deals. Nope. Just misses there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men